Drivers in Irving, beware. Those are violations that could land you in jail. It happened to 2 women last weekend, arrested by the same 2 Irving cops. And they say what happened to them can happen to you. Here's Channel 8's Brett Ship.
Mickey Stokes of Irving says she was headed to the store for some sour cream. And she was stopped by 2 Irving police officers. First, for not making a complete stop when exiting a parking lot, and then for not having her current address on her Texas driver's license. But never did she dream 2 minor offenses would result in her being cuffed and stuffed into the back end of a squad car.
And I was like, but is this something that someone with no criminal record would get arrested for, that's never been in trouble for anything, not a persistent offender? I've never been in trouble. Why are you arresting me for this? And they were like, we can arrest you for anything.
2 hours later, it was Leanna Onstad of Fort Worth who became the next target of the same 2 officers.
And he said, you're under arrest. And he turned me around and put handcuffs on me. And I was just like, I mean, is this really happening? I mean, can they do this?
Her offense? Not having proper proof of insurance and creeping her car just past the pedestrian crossing line.
So you were pulled out kind of like this car is right here.
Yes.
You were just kind of pulled out in this area. And
yes.
So you went to jail for that.
Right.
I wonder if this guy knows he could go to jail for that. Right there?
Yeah.
That would be it.
That would be it. They would be pulled over for that.
Neither woman had an outstanding warrant or had ever been to jail, yet Stokes says she spent 2 hours behind bars. Onstad spent 5 hours before posting a $600 bond. But the worst part, she says,
they asked me to take off my clothes.
She was then forced to put on jail clothes. Both women have filed internal affairs complaints against the same 2 Irving police officers, Daniels and McPherson. Irving police officials say their concerns are being taken seriously and will be thoroughly investigated. But they also say the officers were within their rights to make the arrests.
The discretion that was used, the decision to make the arrest, again, it's well within their authority to do that. Is it common? I don't know if you could say it's common, but it's not unheard of.
Regardless of how the investigation turns out, both women say their faith in Irving police has been shattered.
I think that if someone can't get them to stop abusing power and pulling people over and doing stuff like this just because they think they have the right to, then they don't need to be in that job.
Onstad warns motorists that as long as officers can arrest whom they want for what they want, Irving is not a desirable place to drive.
I just want to know why they didn't give me a ticket. I mean, the public needs to know that this is happening, and it could happen to them. It could happen to me.
In Irving, Brett Ship, Channel 8 News.
A new government